Krampus and Wortox traipsed through the woods in the hopes to ruin goodness by being no good. They both schemed with glee, bearing grins of a fiend. Oh, you're right, they're quite wrong. They meant to be mean. With their bounty of loot, the haul was never enough. What fun to make glum by stealing one's stuff. But cruel-hearted fun still requires a heart, and that's where our two scoundrels rifted apart. You see, mischief and malice is a line drawn quite thin. And Wortox told Krampus, this is where this one must end. Battling one's nature is a most vicious affair. But virtue gives vigor so that one might make a good tear. And though Wortox felt better to have helped on the whole, his fiendish hap was still cursed to ensnare this foul soul. So be careful what you wish for, a lesson worth mention. For taking that which is not yours can lead to possession.
Hello, welcome to Rhymes with Klei.
We'll just keep talking over each other.
Okay, you go first.
Hi, I'm Alex. I am an artist on DST.
I'm Vito. I'm a programmer designer on DST. And we work on the character updates that have been coming out right now.
Yeah, we're like a tag team.
Tag team. Yeah. Oh, yes, and I'm Lion if that's what you know me by. Okay, so today, big release.
Yeah.
Wortox. Wortox is out.
How about that trailer?
Yeah, how about that trailer? I didn't do anything on the trailer. Did you do anything?
For those, no, I just watched the progress of it.
Okay. Oh, you oversaw.
Elaine hand painted those backgrounds.
Oh yeah, so I remember those were actually
that was exciting for everybody.
It's not digital, right?
No.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So that's pretty cool.
That's why it looks like that.
It looks different.
Really nice. Yeah, and you'll notice it's like a very different style from the Winona trailer. So yeah, we have a team that likes to experiment and try different styles. It's really cool.
And we had I think that was the first one that had narration in it.
Yeah. That was pretty interesting too.
Yeah. Yep. Lord Sludge.
Lord Sludge. Yeah, you guys recognized it so quickly.
That is Emmett.
Yeah, so today Wortox is currently live already on Steam if you haven't already noticed. But we'll showcase him on here with everyone. We'll answer any questions. We'll look at some of the design process as well as go in details with the mechanics of the character and any other questions you guys want answered. Yeah. So what should we start? Let me just click on this.
Okay, yeah.
Wortox. We should have started with this.
More GIF art.
So someone's saying Wortox has no voice for Carol or some of his emotes. That has just been patched. I patched that just before the stream.
That's what you're frantically doing?
That was what I was doing at my desk. So there's an update just right now. So if you guys are planning to join me on the stream in a game later, then you might want to check for an update right now. Okay. So let's start with some art since we actually
have an artist here. Yeah, I can't actually answer your lore questions that you would normally ask Chris, but
Chris is busy
go through some of the art
with more lore.
Yeah, she's busy loring. How does this work now?
I think you click on this one and then let's just see what shows up and talk about it.
Some of these are kind of, I didn't have too much concept art for this character update.
We did iterate quite a bit.
We iterated a bit on a lot of just theming. So a lot of this red
yeah, like the
blobby.
souls, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
how like what do we want the souls to look like?
yeah.
Because we have ghosts in the game, we have shadow creatures in the game, which are kind of like they're all spirits, ghosts,
Yeah.
or that kind of thing. Like they're not physical things, but we
Yeah.
wanted to make sure the souls looked like something else, so that you
distinguishable,
don't
yeah.
think, oh, it's like shadow. They're not shadow. They're not ghosts.
Yeah.
They're another thing, basically.
And in my mind, like when I think of souls, it immediately goes to like the ghost stuff,
Yeah.
which I didn't want to do. So yeah, we tried this other direction where they're they're a bit more blobby,
Yeah.
and less like
very goopy.
spirit like.
Yeah. That like the effect, like these kind of effects, we tried a lot of these, and then I think we ran
this isn't
into
the final one. It's
no, like I think that was one of the earlier iterations.
Yeah. It was a lot slower.
It's a lot slower. It's hard to make that work if we wanted the character to keep running around while it's happening.
Yeah.
That's why we changed it up a bit.
This one is so this is like souls going in to Wortox, and then this is like meant to be souls coming out. The images behind the characters are just kind of
Placeholder for sizing.
Yeah, like because this you might notice is not the final Wortox. Like his horns are a little bit different, and
yeah.
just an insider.
And
then this
OG
is like
Wortox. Yes, he's been like tweaked a little bit.
yeah, and I guess for those of you that like have seen his like art assets in the game for like I don't know how long.
I don't know.
We were like, who is this? What
I
is
think
this?
it's from before I joined the project.
He was like in the first batch of characters.
Yep.
And then we just this is stuff that didn't make it. Whoops.
Yeah, so like those were basically those buttons represented the different abilities he had.
We were trying to figure out UI.
how to give you the controls for the three abilities, which is healing, eating, and teleporting. Yeah. So we just created the UI, but we didn't.
You made it a lot more efficient.
Yeah, we made it just work with the existing control scheme that our people already understood, and it just translates to controllers more cleanly this way as well. Otherwise, like it would be very different between controller and PC, and it would also be so much more work.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so I'm glad we figured it out to make it work.
What else? Here we have Lyra's
the skin concepts. There's so many.
Yeah. There are a lot.
Oh, so they're the final, that last one. That one actually got used. That last one.
The goblin one?
No, that one I'm pointing to right now. That's the one when he's in the trailer.
Yeah.
Before he got corrupted.
Okay.
My
so
favorite.
These ones aren't actually in.
I think they're different. They are, but
they're
just one color.
Yeah, okay.
Like we were trying to figure out what color to go with. I guess.
Okay. Because there's a couple of images I have in here that I was assuming were the final.
Oh,
but we'll see what it is.
We'll see.
We'll see what it is. But
we'll look at the skins in game as well, in the game UI.
Here are a few iterations of like the icon. I know we went through a few, and honestly, when I was looking for stuff to put together, like I was like, oh, I guess like this doesn't seem that interesting to show, but I had so many of them that I just put them
it was
all together.
really hard getting the icon for the inventory because half of it gets covered by that giant number, telling you how many souls you have. Yeah. Eventually, that final one we went with, the shape of that, you'll notice is very similar to the Nightmare Field, which we're like, that one works.
It kind of makes sense, yeah.
Let's follow that one.
I made that icon way back when.
That's yours? I'm before my time.
Myself.
That was also before my Alex was on Don't Start before I even came to Klei.
I was on a long time ago.
That was before me.
But so we were trying, like, do we do a black outline? Do we use a transparency to we went through a bunch, so that last one seemed to work the best.
The main problem was a lot of it just ended up looking like a blob, basically.
Which fair enough.
These are the final ones. That's actually my favorite skin. The Minotaur.
I like his hair. He looks like Wolverine or something. He's got like big like sideburns or something, whatever that is. So there's that's the final goblin.
Glurms has a question. He's wondering why we didn't have his glowing hand, for example, to indicate he's at his soul limit and things like that. Yeah, that's like we effects on that follow the character are generally like pretty tricky to make them look good, especially
like a hand moving
yeah
around.
yeah. So it wouldn't be a small amount of work. Like definitely like in the future when we have more time, we can look into jazzing up some of the effects and things like that. But yeah, we went with speech cues to let you know when you're reaching your soul limit, and that also allows Chris to add a lot of character through the speech. We did make it, she did actually make variations, so he doesn't just always say the same thing to keep it a little bit interesting.
We also, I mean, I feel like in the past we've done certain things in the trailer that aren't necessarily game things, and like I kind of like that it's not like always one-to-one. Like you can do stuff in the trailer that maybe
the trailer is more of a backstory, right? Like it's basically what happened in the past. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's gonna go around absorbing everyone and turning into them now. That's not actually, that's just what happened that first time he did it, basically. I won't say anymore. That's probably Chris. Whoops, that was Chris's. I shouldn't have done that. Okay.
You're just taking Chris's job.
No, because like I might have that might be all wrong.
See, back in the day before we had a Chris, that's literally what we did. Like Kevin would just make some stuff up.
If I said it,
we'd make some stuff up. But we can't really do that anymore.
Okay, let's see what else we got.
What? What? Oh yeah, let's do. Why is the survivor a goblin, Chris?
I don't know. Okay. Okay.
Like
this is interesting. We were iterating on on how we wanted to animate the teleport.
Yes.
We really wanted to do like a portal kind of thing. Like open up a hole and then he falls back out a different hole. So we actually like went and implemented all of that. But
it just like the first thing I noticed, that you noticed too, was like when the hole opened up, like
in the
you guys can't see where I'm pointing, but on the out image, the perspective made it look like it was just opening on the ground further back.
It was hard to read. Also, like I think portal type stuff generally looks better when it's slower, like it's open longer, the jump in and everything's delayed. But we wanted the teleport to be a very quick action so that you can use it tactically during combat to escape or whatever. So it didn't fit so well. So
it's pretty much the same.
It's fair. Basically the animation stayed the same. The effect is what we changed so that it looked nice at that speed. Rather than this hole that just opens really quick and then closes really quick and then opens up really quick somewhere else. It's just too fast, I think.
And sometimes in animation, like if I get that design or whatever,
these guys are baiting me to say make up story. They're like, why? They're asking me all these questions. They're baiting me to make up more. I'm not gonna do it.
They know that's what
I'm not gonna do it. Okay, let's see what.
There's some of the UI.
While
we were just trying to figure out how to put buttons. These were before that other panel you saw with the buttons getting pressed. We were just trying to figure out different things. So.
And then the soul. I really like the way the soul, like that swirly.
Yeah,
it looks
We're
really
always
cool.
trying to incorporate swirls.
Okay.
Cool.
Anything else you want to say about the art? I'm gonna update the game real quick with the patch.
Maybe when you're playing, but
okay. Let's jump into game. Okay.
So why was he an old man originally? Sorry, now I'm baiting you.
Okay. Oh, I have to change to game screen. Game screen.
I love the Souls animations and the sound of the healing. Oh, I haven't actually heard. Can we hear the sound when you're playing the game or no?
Here might be hard for us to hear, but they'll be able to hear it. Do you guys like the way he laughs? It's. I asked Chris how to pronounce his laughter.
How does he laugh?
It's like Hugh Hugh.
Oh yeah,
but
okay.
That second H it's not a silent H. It's an invisible H, but it's Hugh Hugh.
How do you say it? Hugh Hugh.
Hugh Hugh. But there's only one H at the start.
Hugh Hugh.
So it's Hugh Hugh with the invisible H. Oh, I got something. What did I get? Can they see?
Presents.
Oh, the
Snowball
Flingomatic,
juggler.
the Ice Flingomatic skin.
Wow.
Oh yeah, okay. We can show them where the items are. Actually, I don't think the shop screen works on this computer.
Okay.
But I think Jan has already added the characters for me, so I can just go look at them here. I think. I think yeah, I do. I own everything.
So is it Hugh or Hugh?
I don't know. It's Hugh. Okay. Oh yeah, I own all the skins. Okay, that's cool.
There you go.
So Wortox has 3 skins. I think there's a pack. If you buy the pack, you get character and all the skins.
I like
The
that
Minotaur.
one.
This is actually my favorite one. I should have.
I like that one.
This one's nice too. It's a goblin, and this is the one that the uncorrupted. This is the trailer, the version of him in the trailer before
Where's the red one then?
The red one's the default. If you if you take off the skins,
default.
the default.
Okay.
Yeah, but Minotaur, my favorite. So I'm probably gonna play as Minotaur.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually there's other
Ooh,
parts to him too.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means?
What?
That means that you can.
Oh, that's
no,
awesome.
that means that you can put Wortox parts on other characters. Should we do it?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah. That's a weird combo.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang. Legs.
Legs. Go straight to the legs.
Wolfgang goat man. That's cool.
Wolfgang
See?
with a tail.
Now we've got like interspecies customization.
Can I do arms as well?
If you wanted your favorite character
Oh.
to have a tail. Oh, that's awesome. It looks
Okay.
like
I don't know. Should we stop?
a Greek monster. Yeah. That's cool though.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. I like that. But
Tails.
the tails. So Alex had to actually go and fix a lot of tail animations because
Yeah.
the tail animations have always existed, but yeah,
That's actually that's kind of a full circle thing because I worked on the original Don't Starve, and that tail is from back then. Like,
Yep.
we literally, like, every time we added a new character animation file, like, we still animated the tail, knowing full well that no one had a tail in the game. And so that was it's nice to years later see that it's being used. But then yeah, we went into some of the animation files, and I mean there's tons of layers and there's all kinds of like moving parts. So if you strip everything away and you look at some of the tail animations, like some of them were broken, or people just like forgot to animate them, or maybe they just didn't animate. Like I think a few times I just didn't animate them because I was like, we're never going to use this.
Yeah.
And now that's all coming back. So send us bug reports if you see broken tails.
Yes, please. All right, so now let's look at Wortox in game. I have the password on the server right now, but I'll tell you guys what it is later. I want to probably like just go through some of his mechanics without other players logged in. No shoes? Let's just go with no shoes.
Dog's hoofs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the Minotaur.
Alright.
Okay. If you guys noticed, a lot of the anim files got updated. That's for Phil also went and fixed a lot of layering issues with the shoulders and stuff like that. So we've been cleaning up a lot of the animations as well. It wasn't just tails. Most of the tails were actually fine. Okay, so first thing you noticed is in my inventory, there you get a bunch of souls. You got 6 souls to start with.
You can just eat it.
Oh, I have a gift. I need to open gift first, otherwise people will just keep asking me to open the gift. What do you think I got? Gloves? Sneakers? Skirt?
I hope we got sneakers.
Sneakers?
Close
enough. But I'll use it later.
Glerms asked what the server is, or are you not saying
the server is rhymes with Play DST's World. There's a password on it for now. We'll do the password later. Okay. So, oh yeah, some of our streamers like Lerms got a preview before, and they streamed a bit of it. yeah, and Glurms. I watched some of Glurms. He keeps calling for nerfs, but no, we're not gonna nerf him. Glurms. But yeah, I mean, like he's up. If we need to rebalance, maybe. But like right now, as of now, we're quite happy with where he's at. I think people just need to play him, get a feel for what he's like. Like I played a lot of him. I think he's quite fair the way he is right now. I mean,
He looks so cool.
he's got a lot of very powerful abilities, but he's got things that need to be managed basically that to make that work for you. So these souls come from anything that dies within 20 yards of you. You don't need to be the one that kills them. They just need to die.
Just drop them.
If someone else kills them, whatever, they will. Yeah, they will just spawn
Kill.
the same as loot. Let me use blow darts. Blow dart. 40. See, Glurms is doing it again. He keeps wanting us to nerf him, but no,
Please don't nerf him.
we're not going to nerf him. Don't listen to Glurms.
He's saying it's awesome the way it is.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's see. If I shot the butterfly and there's a soul. So it floats there for 10 seconds and then it'll dissipate. Or if I walk close enough, it'll get sucked into me. So any other Wortox can also walk and grab it. So it only goes to one Wortox basically. So yeah, even though I killed it,
whoever's the closer Wortox.
whoever walks over closest to it first will get it basically. It's kind of like you'll notice, like it's kind of the convention with things that drop souls kind of thing. That's like that's generally how you would expect it to behave. Yeah, that's also kind of a balancing thing, so that if you had 8 or 6 Wortoxes, you don't get super powerful because there's only the same amount of souls get spawned, so you're going to be splitting the souls.
Wait, so if another Wortox dies...
So if there's 2 Wortoxes with me, the bird still only drops 1 soul.
Okay.
So we don't each get a soul.
Okay.
So it doesn't multiply.
If Wortox dies, does he drop all the souls?
Yes, but dropped souls cannot be picked up again.
Okay.
Okay, so that's kind of how you get souls. Souls can only exist in your pocket. You can destack them.
Pocket souls.
Pocket souls. I'm gonna increase my UI so it's more easy to see. But yeah, so you can move them around and everything, but they cannot go in your backpack or any. They can't go into chests or containers.
Okay. What was the reason for that?
We want to make sure that they're only pocket souls. Basically, they're bound to you.
Yeah.
Once you can put them into containers, they can be transferred and saved off of you and things like that. We don't want any of that.
Start a soul economy.
Yeah. Or they can't be traded.
Yeah.
So once you touch them, they're yours. So I'll drop the soul. So this is one of his abilities, releasing a soul. Okay. That basically drops it, and then after like a half a second, it will despawn and heal everyone within a small radius. I think it's roughly 8 yards, which is not small. It's like something like that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a group heal. Like any other player standing in there will get healed as well. So that could potentially be very useful in team situations.
I like that he's got a heal because he looks like he doesn't heal people.
Well, yeah, like it's the souls, right?
It looks like he maims people.
Yeah.
It's cool that he's like,
because he's releasing the souls are kind of healing people, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's cool.
It is.
So the souls heal you for around 20, but it goes down a bit when there are more people that it heals. It doesn't divide though. So if you have 2 people, it doesn't go down by half. It goes down by like 2 points or something. So like when you have like 8 people, it'll still heal like over 10 points each. Okay. But otherwise, if you have 2 people healing, it might heal for 19 each. But it'll slowly go down by very little. You won't really notice it. Yeah. But it is there a little bit of balancing there as much. Yeah. But yeah, okay. So this one, okay, on my cursor, everyone sees Soul Hop. That's the obvious one. So this one's really good. I think this is my favorite one. Should I just do it?
Yeah.
The anticipation. Do it. Okay, I'll just do it here. Ta-da! Okay, so it's like the blink staff basically. The range on it is the same as the blink staff. You can
find a place where you could.
Oh, right here, right
Can
here.
you do it?
Yeah, I can do it. I'll
Yes.
change my camera so it's easier to see, but I can jump over here. So in the early game, when you're exploring, it's super useful.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm so used to it. I only want to play as Wortox now.
How many souls does that take?
That takes one.
Oh,
So
okay.
all his abilities take
one.
one soul at a time.
Okay.
What do I do? Super God mode. Did it work? I don't know. I don't think so.
He's not laughing.
Oh, it is.
He's not
It is gone.
cute.
Okay. I'll give myself a lantern. Yeah, so I can still use the soul hop while I'm holding stuff. And yeah, so that's
okay,
that's
nice.
yeah, that's that effect. I'll just do it in place so I'll zoom in. That's the effect that we ended up with after iterating a bit on the portal thing that we were showing
yeah.
earlier. So
Yeah.
more and more of the cloud. I think it's just the eye follows it better that way.
Yeah. We were reminded of Nightcrawler. It's like Nightcrawler-ish.
Yeah, very Nightcrawler. He's an
Smoke
X-Man. No, we're not going to hop on a B-flow, and also you cannot soul hop on the B-flow anymore. That there was a bug with that in the preview build, but that's been fixed already. But yeah, you cannot use the soul hop while mounted. You can still drop souls, and we'll look at. Okay, so he's got one more ability. I'm gonna give myself a few more souls. No, let's farm.
Is asking, does Soul Hop have an examination quote?
Soul hop?
Does Soul? Yeah.
The soul hop? Or
know.
just the
Or it's
souls,
just-
right?
just
the
the
souls
souls?
do. You can examine them using the Alt button to force examine.
There you go,
It
he
looks
laughs.
tasty.
That's really growing on me. That laugh.
Okay, I've got 3 souls. Okay, final ability. I wanted to farm for more souls. I guess I'll just go. Okay, final ability is to eat the soul. You can eat it like this, or you can just right click in the inventory. It uses the slow eating action animation.
With added soul.
With added souls like spilling out of your mouth. What it does is it heals your hunger for 20, or it heals roughly around 20, I think. But you lose 5 sanity. So, which isn't like that's one of the things that you're gonna have to watch out for when using Wortox is managing your sanity. The reason you want to eat souls or figure out whether you want to eat souls instead is because all food values are halved. So like if you eat food, your hunger you'll get half as much hunger, half as much health. But what you lose is also halved. So like if there was a sanity penalty to that food, it'll be half of that as well. But everything's half basically.
Okay, so you're kind of like
so you can
encouraged to eat souls.
Yeah, you're encouraged to eat souls because the souls, you don't have to cook them. You can just like eat them wherever, but your sanity will go down a bit. But if you can manage that amount of sanity, it's just 5 points. Then it's okay.
Okay.
Or you can, I guess, you can go to sleep at night to fix your sanity as well. So those are his 3.
Sorry.
You gonna be okay?
I'll be fine.
There's one more ability. Let me go find some spiders. Whoops. Well, same thing. I was gonna go to one, but
spiders.
I was trying to teleport to one, but I typed the wrong thing. So normally when you're near spiders or monsters, there's a sanity drain. With Wortox, that drain is half. So it's kind of like similar to how Wendy gets like a quarter protection from monsters and a quarter protection of sanity from darkness. Wortox only gets protection from monsters, but it's half protection, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, that is pretty
So you
good.
won't go insane as fast on bosses or just like creeps like this. So spiders are a great way to get souls because they're pretty easy. I'm just gonna hit it. There, I just got 3 souls from that.
I like when the souls curve around.
Oh yeah. Let's see if I can make that happen. Let's see if I can outrun a soul. I don't think I can outrun a soul. I don't think I can outrun a soul. Maybe with a cane. I think on a B-flow you can probably outrun a soul.
Yeah. With the
but
cane.
if you're trying to outrun a soul for whatever
Doesn't make any
reason,
sense.
they time out as well. They will just like
so it's like the 10 seconds.
yeah, they will just dissipate.
I don't know why you'd want to run away.
Yeah,
from
I don't
it.
know why you would want
It
to
just
either.
looks cool.
Oh right, so on bosses, things that are tagged as epic creatures, they will drop a lot more souls. So it's like 8 or 9 or 10. I don't know. It's a lot. It's over 8 souls basically. As opposed to everything else drops 1. So the way that's balanced is that you can actually only hold 20 souls at a time maximum. If you go over that limit, you will overload basically, and
What about that?
yeah. When you overload, you basically drop half of your souls, and I'll just spawn like 10 of them. And then you also lose 20 sanity. So
Yeah.
if you're not careful and you forget to see how many souls you are, and you're just farming spiders and stuff, then you will just like take a hit.
So wait, sorry, right when you get 20?
No, when you get more than 20. So
on.
let me get 220, and you'll see he'll say something. So
he's
he'll
not
give you a
too greedy.
speech cue to let you know.
Okay.
So if I get one more now, let me just get one. Then you'll see there. Boop.
Oh yeah.
So I dropped half my souls,
See, actually,
and I took 20 sanity.
okay.
So it's pretty damaging. So that's kind of what you got to look out for when playing.
Yeah, so if you have 20 in your inventory, like souls will still drop.
They'll
right?
still drop,
so
and they'll still come
so
to
that
you.
One will hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just have to make sure that you use your souls.
Cool.
You can always like hop.
danger.
You can also use it for healing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like it's just you just gotta
You just
remember.
gotta use it.
Just gotta remember to keep it under 20.
Use it or lose it.
If non-Wortox character kills something, the souls go to Wortox. If anyone kills anything on screen within 20 yards of a Wortox, it will spawn a soul in that spot.
Okay.
And then any Wortox that walks within a range of the soul, it will go to that Wortox. So it doesn't automatically go to me. So if I kill this bird from over here, that soul just stays over there until I walk over to it, or another Wortox walks over to it. Yep. Every creature drops one soul. So that's the question. Every creature drops one soul. Epic monsters, so giants and bosses, they'll drop 8 to 10 souls, something like that.
Okay.
I forgot the exact number, but it's like there's
Do they actually
range.
like individually fall out, or is it just like one that's like?
They're separate, so you'll see like a patch of them, and then
okay.
and then you can just like try and get close to some of them and leave some for your friends or something like that.
That's my artist question.
Yeah.
How does it look?
How does it look? I spaced them out nicely with a little bit of variation. So
That's what I like to hear.
So it's not a perfect circle.
Yes.
Okay.
Is
So
this player worth the buy? Of course.
The answer is yes. He's my favorite now. Definitely he's my main now, I think.
Yeah.
Can I fight? Yes, lantern fight.
Oh.
Lantern
Beat that
fight.
spider over the head with a lantern.
Nice, it works. Spiders can be stun locked, so
Does Krampus come after him? I imagine he does.
Krampus does. You guys may not know, we did fix a bug where if you have a stack of things, like if you happen to catch like a stack of butterflies, shoot, I have too many souls. Which is a problem. There. If I murdered this stack, it will give me 10. In the preview build, it only gave you 1, but now it'll probably give you
so
10.
That's a fix. Oh, and that's right away. So yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah. So that gave me 10 souls right away. When I fix that, it also fixes the naughtiness. That actually counts as killing 10 butterflies as well now. So Krampus may be coming for me. I can't hear it because I don't have sounds, so I don't actually know if Krampus is coming for me right now.
Reenact the trailer in the game.
Maybe I should have used the uncorrupted. Okay, you know what, guys? You can join now. The what is? Did I tell you the password?
Nope. I didn't even know the name of the server.
Password is Soul Eaters. No spaces, no caps, just soul eaters. Should I? I'll type it into here.
Soul eaters.
I think it. If it doesn't work, then I'll make a new. XCOM asks can you put souls in the chest and go farm more souls? No, you cannot.
No. Not allowed.
Not allowed. It can only go in your pocket. Pocket souls only.
Yeah.
Yes, we are aware that a lot of things that shouldn't have souls currently have souls, and we will be fixing that. Like sand pillars should not have souls. Like chairs and stuff should not have souls.
Yeah, do other players drop souls when they
Yes,
die?
players drop souls. You may notice there are a few little like hidden secrets, or well, I don't know if there's secrets or anything, but like little things that you can like interesting things like WX has no soul.
He actually doesn't?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So if WX dies, you get no
someone
soul.
asked that earlier, so there you go.
If Weber dies, you get 2 souls.
Excellent.
And Wes's balloons have souls. We decided
really?
They currently do, and we kind of like
That's
it.
dark.
It is dark, but we're gonna roll with that for a bit.
Yeah, I kind of like that too.
Yeah, so that's a thing. You. Okay. Where is everyone? I don't know.
Does Maxwell's soul taste weird?
No. This is just a regular soul. Where I want to go to everyone else, but
I'll keep looking for silly things. Did we answer this yet? Powerman 23. Can nearby Wortox?
Oh, they're making
absorb
balloon souls. There. So what they're demonstrating now is the AoE heal. Oh, they're making balloon souls. But if I drop a soul here, everyone near me is going to heal.
Oh, okay.
So you can see the range on it. It's pretty big. Like everyone got healed even at that range. So it'll make it very useful in like in a team fight.
Okay, yeah.
I'm getting hungry. But I have God mode on. I should turn it off.
The visual of seeing multiple Wortoxes is scary.
Why?
I don't know. Just like
It's great.
all these horned goat people running around. It's pretty cool. Can nearby Wortox absorb souls that drop from an overload?
No. From overload, dropping souls is no different than me releasing souls, but it just releases a whole bunch of them at a time. And they will heal. They are actually just counted as release souls, and they will heal in the range.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, what else? I think that's mainly like his abilities.
Yeah.
Why is everyone
They're all just
Wes and Wortox? I kind of want to do a giant, so we can see the soul spawn on the giants. But I guess it will need weapons for that, right? Yeah, we'll need weapons for that.
Totsies asks, does killing a minion like Abigail or Maxwell minions give souls?
Not everything gives souls. You'll have to experiment. Like minion, shadow things definitely do not. So Maxwell's shadow things also do not. Like any shadow creature will not have souls. Clockworks don't have souls. Yeah, so as you can see, it's not necessarily things that are moving around. As clockworks move, they don't have soul,
Yeah,
but balloons don't move. They have soul.
That's why they float.
They
nicely.
float. That's why they float. Is everyone ready? Because I want to do a epic creature to see the soul spawn on that. Oh boy, we need football hats.
How does oh, never mind. I was gonna ask, how does
Why is it not?
Wortox wear the football hat with his horns?
Oh, okay, so with his horns are hidden, basically.
Yeah.
I think we are good. Where is the other people? Okay, so I think we'll do who's an easy one? Deer Clops?
I don't know which one's easy. They're all hard to me.
Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Fire pit. I feel like this is gonna be dangerous. log. And what am I doing? Oh, my bags are full. That's why. Okay, here comes Deerclops.
You're gonna kill Deerclops with hand bats?
Yeah. Alright, if we can take down Deerclops, you guys will like be able to see what the soul spawn looks like for Deerclops. Oops.
I saw a shadow creature.
It's probably because Wes is making balloons. Ow. That wasn't fine.
Oh.
It's okay, because if people are dying, we just heal. I'll just start healing.
So much ham.
Look, everyone's just gonna heal.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, actually. I like that.
Done.
What?
Oh, see,
That
did
was
you?
so easy.
Yeah, okay. I think I got a bunch of the souls. I got all the souls,
Whoa!
or I got half of the souls.
I didn't even see
Did you
it
see
happen.
it?
But,
Oh, okay. Basically, it was like there was like a ring of souls.
yeah. Vito took them all, you guys. What do you think about that?
I think I took 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you see how like if you are prepared with souls and for healing, it's
Yeah.
also
it's
like
pretty good. Like,
I'm prepared with so many handbats and oh, I guess I was getting hit because my football helm's down to 30%.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's cool.
What's that question? Oh, Abigail
Is
or Maxwell?
Abigail? Yeah, I think we answered.
Yeah, we answered that one already.
The answer is no, or maybe, or play and find.
Yeah, this team is OP. So we don't have caves on this server, but yeah, you can imagine being able to teleport in the caves would be like super useful, especially when you're trying to do the atrium, where there's a lot of like labyrinths and paths and gaps and stuff. Okay. I'm trying to see. Let me do a Berger. I'm trying to think what's a smaller creature that's epic.
A smaller creature? Is Berger smaller?
Is he?
I don't know.
Let's just do it.
Actually, he's pretty big, isn't he?
Surprise. Oh, everyone's just. Did you see that? All the other guys are using the teleport to get away from the hit. But you need some. Oh, my helmet. Oh, I guess I am getting killed.
Oh, yeah, you have no more helmet.
It's because I can't. I don't have sounds. I can't. Where's all my helmets?
I took them all.
But I made so many of them.
Whoa.
Oh, some people died.
Oh.
Oh, is it because I'm not healing them? Here, let me heal. But they're already dead. So you cannot heal ghosts. Oh, I see. My helmet's almost done too.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess I have God mode.
Oh,
There. Okay. Ah, someone else took them out. But there. I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a ring of souls right where the loot is, and then the other Wortox took them all this time.
Wortox has ghost horns.
I should res some of these people. Spawn amulet. Res yourselves.
Someone should remind them they have God mode on.
I know I have God mode on. I know now. That's why I couldn't die. It's a curse.
Like,
I'm cursed. I can't
so
die.
good.
Why can't I die? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to clean up my stuff.
GG burner. Someone asked, is it a glitch that armor durability goes down when you dodge an attack with his telepoof? Telepoof.
Well, it'll go down if the hit connected, I guess. Shouldn't be bugged, but who knows?
Spud Buddy has a question that I don't have
I'm
the
gonna
answer
eat
to, but
some
I'm gonna
food
read
to
it.
show people because my hunger. I can. Yeah, go for it.
Is the slide whistle that played when Wes got sad in Wortox's short indicative of his voice? Yeah, I don't
That's
know
a Chris
that answer.
question.
I've just seen it a few times, so I'm not ignoring it. We just don't know the answer.
It's because Wes shouldn't have a voice, right?
Right.
So they're trying to bait us to say something again.
Right.
You guys, no more baiting.
Yeah, I know. I'm like
Just because Chris isn't here.
I'm so susceptible to saying things that are true.
Okay, I'll lower my hunger and then I'll
Easy.
eat this meaty stew to demonstrate what happens. Alright, so I'm down to like 18 hunger.
Okay.
And I'm gonna eat this meaty stew. So meaty stew basically just fills people up. But it doesn't work because I have God mode.
Oh.
I have super God mode, so it's hard to undo. I have to respawn. There, now my God mode's gone. Okay. Right, now I can do it properly. See, give, bones.
Yeah, Chris is busy lowering right now, so.
Alright, so if my hunger, I'll just set it to like almost nothing. So it's basically 0, and then I eat the meaty stew. It only gives me 75 hunger.
Okay.
So that's the difference for playing as Wortox that you guys will kind of have to like just get used to.
Only get a little. Sorry, I'm just. Are his legs weird? Oh, never mind. I don't know. No, okay. I was looking at those things on his chest.
Ah, okay. Just
Sorry.
more horns.
Sorry, I'm arting again.
So yeah, I mean, if you're used to like, you know how much food you can normally last with another character for a day, with Wortox, it's gonna be basically twice as much of that food, or you can use your souls. So I'm at 70 right now. I'll eat a soul, and I go up to 88, so it's almost 20. But my sanity went down by 5. It started at 150, and I'm down to 145 now. So yes. My stats are 200 health, 175 hunger, and 150 for sanity. Yeah. What was it? Did someone just ask? No. So the question is, if someone thought only Wortox can see the souls, everyone can see the souls. You can't actually inspect them until they're in your pocket, but everyone else can see them. They just won't spawn unless a Wortox is nearby.
Around,
And even if it spawns, it doesn't mean that he's going to pick it up. He can just walk away from them.
Yeah, if you're not Wortox, you can still see them.
You can still see them.
Someone asked earlier, I forgot now. I think it was, here we go.
If you get this one, if you get attacked midway through the teleproof animation, does it cancel the teleproof? It depends on how far you are into the anim. The iframes are like when your character's mostly disappeared into the portal. That's when the iframes start, and you won't get cancelled. But before that, and while you're dropping out on the other side, there's after a certain number of frames, you can be hit and cancelled. The other thing we forgot to mention is he does have the monster tag, so he is a monster like Weber, but he's not. He's basically purely monster. He's not friendly to spiders either. So both spiders, bunnies, and pigs will all attack him. So that's another drawback for him. It's not really that big a deal if you've played Weber before. It's not really that big a deal. Like you'll know how to deal with it. Or how to not live in the middle of pigments. But yeah, that's just another little thing that you need to remember. Oh, the burning begins.
Is this what it all comes down to? Just burn everything?
I don't know. There's no willows, but...
Is Wortox gonna get any skins in the future?
He just got 3 skins.
He just got skins.
But, I mean, the thing is, like, skins, I can probably safely say yes, right? I'm pretty sure that sometime in the future he will have another skin.
Yeah. But play with these ones first.
Should I have switched skins? I can do that with a wardrobe.
Should you have what?
Switched my skin.
Oh.
Because I can turn into the baby one.
Formal Wortox. I'd like to see that.
Whoa! I have to change his body as well. Oh my god. Okay, someone pushed me out of it.
Yeah, a lot of the DST specific things in this game I'm unfamiliar with because
like what?
Well, I didn't even know there was a wardrobe, but I always forget that there's this whole
they're trying to push me away. Okay, no. I didn't change my body. I don't know what. I just changed my head.
I like that head too. It's like you're just.
This is the uncorrupted head. Uncorrupted.
It's like you've got armor on. So.
Any guy? Did they have any other questions? No, but yeah, Wortox and Weber can be best friends and live near monsters instead. Yeah, because if you've played Weber, you'll realize that it's a little bit different than your standard characters that can live near pigs.
I like monstery characters.
Yeah, it's fun. I've spent a lot of time playing him solo as well, which is super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, you should try him solo. If you guys are playing with a controller, it should make sure we fixed most all the bugs we could find, but it has been tuned for controllers already. The range on the soul hop and everything should be pretty good for jumping across gaps and everything. It should work quite well. I can't demonstrate that here because we don't have a controller in here, but yeah, you just have to take my word for it. It's good.
It's good. Updating characters takes a long time? Question mark?
Well, we've been.
It takes some time.
It takes time. It's just me and Alex.
Just us. Give us a break.
Give us a break.
You rang.
Oh, do you think I can make it work right away?
Might be able to.
Okay, I'll just.
I'll
Jan just brought us a controller,
Jam the man. Jam.
and he's gonna set it up for us.
And it'll for sure work.
It will definitely work.
Oh, sorry.
We gotta give him some.
If you could pick one solo exclusive character to DST, who would you pick?
Wortox.
I think
Wortox
Wortox
right now. Oh wow! It just that was weird. I didn't even have to enable it.
That's why Jan's in charge of things.
Okay. Yeah.
Jan the man Hutchings. That's right.
Yeah. So if you as you can see, the soul hop is always underneath me, unless fire suppressor. So unless another B button action comes up, then that action will take over. So I can use the B button to turn this machine on and off. But when I walk away from it or I don't have it targeted, soul hop comes back up. So here's a gap, and then as you can see, it'll figure out that it wants that you want to jump over. Basically, it's
nice.
It's a little bit different than how the telestaff targeting worked. That one did not target across gaps the same way with controllers. It was a little different. Like you can make it work, but it's not the same.
Is the teleport staff as rangy?
The range is the same on both.
Okay.
Both on a mouse, you can basically, if you can see it, you can click it.
Okay.
And then on the controller, it's basically the default range is roughly 13, which is the same. So, but the way when you run up against a wall, the way it behaves when you're up against the wall and near the water is a little different. This one will just like shorten until
you
get there, and then it'll move across to the other side, basically. So you can tell that it's trying to help you jump across gaps, because that's probably the main use that you'll have for it. Yeah. What is happening? Oh, I should die too. Because the other thing special about Wortox is his ghost has horns. Yeah. And it changes based on his skin.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's cool.
What do you mean you didn't know? You animated them for me.
Well, I thought I was just using like a proxy symbol.
Oh yeah, okay.
I forgot that with the skins, the horns would change, which makes all kinds of sense. But that is cool.
So
with the Minotaur horns, that's when I noticed.
So I'm dead now, and you'll notice I have like those little ones.
It's got like the cute nubby horns.
Yeah. I don't want to be dead anymore. So if you had another skin like the Minotaur one would have the Minotaur horns.
Yeah, that's cool. Can you make a special key or combination of keys for teleproof soul hop to prevent misclick?
I don't know. That's a no. Well, I mean, you can remap your keys. If people want to revamp controls, I mean, that sounds like a mod. But the default, the way it works right now, what's happening? What are they doing? I don't know what they're talking about. But yeah, the controls that exist right now are probably going to stay the way they are. They're the cleanest way we've figured and tested everything this way, and it works quite well. What is that?
Will you add Waluigi?
Face.
Someone asked again.
Okay.
I feel bad that I don't necessarily know all the answers, but why Wortox out of all the unused characters? I don't know. Maybe we just want him to finally use the tails.
Maybe. What do you think?
What
do you guys think?
Redirection.
Okay, I'm gonna disconnect. We don't have much time left, but I think we should show the items, the skins, for people who missed it at the very beginning.
That's such a cool image.
Oh, we forgot to demonstrate, but yes, I'm going to disable controller.
What?
When you kill a rabbit in your inventory, Wortox gets a soul. Yes, we forgot to mention that the action to murder creatures in your inventory.
Okay. Didn't you kill
I did a stack of butterflies,
yeah.
but I think people may not make the connection that that's the same action as doing it on the bunnies. That will give you a soul directly into your...
When you said murder, you did this, like, just like twisting its neck off.
I tried to undo it, but you caught it, okay?
Sorry. I liked it. It was
does he get a soul when another player does it? No, he only gets it if he does it. If someone else does it, he doesn't. He won't see it, and he will not get a soul. So when you murder in your inventory, if you do a pocket murder or like a box murder, the souls go directly into your inventory. They don't get spawned and then sucked into you. They just go straight into your bags. Okay. Okay, I don't see any questions. I'm gonna go and show the items. I'm gonna just attempt the store page and see if it works. I know it didn't work last time. Okay, it doesn't work. Why am I pressing help?
Help!
I don't need that. Okay. So, wrong button again. Curio cabinet. So, there are 3 different skins that come with Wortox right now. If you get the deluxe set, I think it's called, you'll get the character, and so this is the... How do I take off everything first? How do I take off his stuff? I don't know.
That's not a thing.
I always thought it was, but
I should have like a button that just strips the whole character down.
I don't know. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put these things on. Okay, I'm the uncorrupted. I cannot do default. But you'll get 3. So this is the uncorrupted version of him, which if you watch the trailer, we'll probably play the trailer at the end again. You'll see where this version of him, you'll understand why he looks this way.
Like the original.
He doesn't have the Krampus horns and that kind of thing. So the other 2 skins, there's the Goblin one. Is it called Goblin?
It's called like
Grimy Goblin. Grimy Goblin. So he's also grimy. So this is the Grimy Goblin.
Survivor Collection.
Survivor Collection? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. And then my favorite one is the one I was also using earlier in the stream. Is
cool.
Minotaur. I don't know which one will be the most popular. Like, I definitely think...
I don't know. I also like just the red one too. Yeah,
the red one, which I'm going to have to tell Peter to teach me how to get back to the red one. How do I take this off? Nope. Okay, let me just put the Minotaur one on. I know how to take the head off. I don't know why.
I don't know how to get rid of the other things.
Yeah, okay. But let me fix properly. Okay, so this is the full Minotaur set. This is my favorite one. When you guys put on these, you can read all the strings. Wortox's mind is, admittedly, much like a labyrinth itself.
Whoa.
Okay. I guess that's something to do with the caves, maybe? Report bugs to the devs? Not sure. I'm a dev.
Yeah.
So you want me to report a bug to myself? Okay.
Minotaur is pretty
what else?
cool, but default is best.
Minotaurs. Well, I think the uncorrupted one, a lot of people might like that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is this even the right one?
I think that's... Oh.
I don't know. No, it can't be. Well, I'm gonna say it is. There. Okay. This one's pretty good. Have we shown everything?
I think so. Or are there any other items? No.
Ah.
Pants.
Now I know how to take it off. It was the weavable feature filter. Okay, there. This is the thank you guy on chat.
For explaining our game that we made.
Thank you guys. Did I lose? What? No, okay. It's all default now. So this is the default Wortox. Actually, yeah, default looks pretty good.
Yeah. It's so
that's
different.
That's also how we picked the color for the souls.
Yeah.
Is to match him.
Yeah, I think we tried purple at one point.
Yeah, we started with thinking souls would be purple, and then we're like, oh, we kind of want all the effects to have him blink a little bit. So we're like, let's just blink them to his color so it blends better.
We always come back to the Don't Starve Red, really. So
Hugh Hugh.
That's what it is. Hugh Hugh.
Okay, I think that's it. We'll play the trailer again so people, because we kept saying like the uncorrupted is from the trailer, so we'll show the trailer again, and then I think we're out.
And then we're hosting.
Yeah, let me do this so they can see your face.
We'll be hosting.
So who is it? Who are we hosting?
Lieutenant Volks.
Volks will be great. Yeah. I hope Volks plays. I'm sure he's gonna play Wortox. He always plays our new content. He's also so good at the game, though. He's gonna make Wortox look so powerful.
Is there a new boss coming?
What? It's bait. Okay, thanks guys for joining.
Yeah, thank you guys for bearing with us. Yeah, that was cool.
See you guys next time. Trailer and then Volks.
We'll be back.
We will be back. See you guys.
Bye.
Krampus and Wortox traipsed through the woods in the hopes to ruin goodness by being no good. They both schemed with glee, bearing grins of a fiend. Oh, you're right, they're quite wrong. They meant to be mean. With their bounty of loot, the haul was never enough. What fun to make glum by stealing one's stuff. But cruel-hearted fun still requires a heart. And that's where our two scoundrels rifted apart. You see, mischief and malice is a line drawn quite thin. And Wortox told Krampus this is where this one must end. Battling one's nature is a most vicious affair. But virtue gives vigor so that one might make a good tear. And though Wortox felt better to have helped on the whole, his fiendish hap was still cursed to ensnare this foul soul. So be careful what you wish for, a lesson worth mention. For taking that which is not yours can lead to possession.